Today, I want to talk about fear. Your fear is not your own. The more we expose something or bring it to light, it is the less power it has, especially the power to manipulate and control others. Some time ago, I read an article. I don't remember the source of it now, but I had copied a paragraph from it and saved it. The article was by L. Renee, and it reads, "The frequency of fear has been used against people of the earth as a psychological weapon to weaken them. Fear is broadcasted everywhere in our environment, and this has produced relationally unsafe people all around us. Fear weakens moral character, and it stunts the higher attributes of generosity, kindness, and tolerance for others. The manufacture of endless enemies in the mainstream media maintains the mass perception of continual threats, which condition more fears and learned helplessness into the unconscious mind and pain body of humanity. The fear broadcast drills down into our personal lives, infecting our thoughts, behaviors, and relationships with the frequency of fear. The frequency of fear produces feelings and perceptions that we are unsafe with others, unsafe inside ourselves." Now, all fear is ultimately the body's fear of death, because the soul doesn't fear anything. Because of this fear, we often do or go along with things that are against our natural instincts or our intuitive consciousness, our soul. As explained in the quote, this frequency of fear is being streamed to us nonstop in every way. The current pandemic is marinated in fear. That is its hold over most of us. Fear itself as an energetic frequency, and it is embedded in nearly all music, movies, television programs, ambulance sirens, fire truck sirens. Those all contain the frequency of fear. This damages the cells of the body, puts our nervous system in a state of shock, and we therefore live in a state of high stress and anxiety, which brings disease upon the body. Fear is not our own. It is being triggered and manipulated as a frequency in our bodies. At the core of it, it is the fear of dying. So, why have we been programmed to fear death? Because we have been led to believe that we end upon death. We do not. We shed the physical vessel of Thais, or the name your vessel is named. But we, as human souls, are never-ending. We are immortal. When you tune into that inner standing and frequency of consciousness, I mean, really get it, the fear is dropped. Because once reconnected to the soul, we understand that the soul, our true self, has no concept of fear, nor can it vibrate in that frequency. Fear is being overlaid and drilled down into the body and nervous system for a triggered response from our pain body. So pause. In the next moment you're being attacked with fear, Return to your consciousness as a soul. Realize it is not your soul's response and release the overlay. I learned this quick technique. It's called the Japanese 5-finger techniques. And the 5 fingers each respond to a different, I guess, emotion or state of the body. So the thumb is anxiety. The index finger is fear. The middle finger is anger. The fourth finger is grief, sadness, emotional distress. And the pinky finger, the small one, is confidence. So what you do is you take your other hand and you hold the emotion you want to work on, and you hold the finger like this for 1 to 2 minutes until you feel the overlay of it over your body releases. Now the center of your palm, that clears all anxiety, stress, everything, the overlay over your entire head and brain. So whenever I feel a state of anxiety or stress or fear, I do this technique. So you hold the index finger like this, you wrap your other fingers around it tightly, not too tight, but tightly, until you feel the emotion release from you. So when complete, ask with a conscious mind, who does this fear actually belong to? Then go from there. You will then understand that your fear was never your own. Thank you.